Hello lovely dancers, my name is Aisha and welcome back to belly dance tutorials. In today's class we're going to continue with undulations from down to top on traveling steps. I hope you watched part 1 of these tutorials about how to layer undulations over traveling steps. And in this class I'm going to do the reverse undulation from down to top over some traveling steps and level changes. I have tutorials on undulations. I'll link them down below and practice them and make sure that you are very comfortable with doing undulations oriental style before you add more to them. You have to be comfortable to doing them in place. So it's much easier when you start undulations to do with one foot forward, one back, and that will kind of help you guide the movement with the weight changes. But eventually you have to be able to do them in standing positions with the feet together, going up, going down, and then the reverse. Yeah. And also to be able to do them with bent knees, so you are not changing your level too much. Yeah, bent knees. So you work with your knees to create a pelvic movement. This is the reverse one, and not use the knees to extend. So that will be probably in the beginning you'll want to extend your knees, so the reverse one. So a lot of people go like that, or the normal one. Yeah, so they go from extended legs to bent legs. But eventually you'll have to be able to do them with only bent knees. You don't lose your level here. So the regular one, and then the reverse one. Yeah, so I'm not changing my level because this will help you with further movements. So let's see, the reverse one starts from the pelvis area, roll all the way up to the chest. And also here, make sure that you are doing the movement completely and do the roll back, front, and back. So you are going forward, release, slide back, contract. Yeah. So don't make it only half. So it's not here. It's not only in the front part. It's also in the back part. Yeah. So it's a lot of hinging here in the lower back, lower spine, in this area. So you kind of need to have a certain level of flexibility in this area to make big movements. And it does require a lot of core control. All right, so let's see. From down to up, reverse undulations, reverse camels, different names with reverse waves. We can use them with simple walking steps. So if I'm gonna walk forward, I'm gonna use them with a. It's subtle, so well, I don't like them to make. I don't like to make them very big when it's simple undulation walking. Yeah, walk, 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 walk. Yeah. Again, I like the arms to just frame the hips or out here, so not a lot of arm movement, but you could add that if you like it. It's not wrong. So it's gonna go from down to top. So you're gonna bring the pelvis in as you're stepping. As you put the weight on this leg, you are bringing the pelvis out. Yeah. So start with the pelvis in here, weight is here. And then as you're transferring the weight on this leg, the pelvis go out, out, out. Yeah. So the weight transfer and the movement happens in the same time. Yeah, so let's try this one more time on this side. Step. So I'm gonna start with bringing the pelvis in. The weight is here. As I'm rolling the pelvis out, I'm starting the step, putting the weight on the leg. I'm gonna go to the full extension here. Weight is here. The maximum movement is here. So a general principle, the maximum amplitude of the movement is when you have all the weight on that side, in most cases. So I'm gonna go front, and step, and roll, and roll, and roll. All right? So this is going forward. You can go back, and this is a little trickier when you go back. Yeah? So it's the same rolling motion, but so you make sure that the motion starts here and goes up. Yeah. Makes sense? It's a little trickier going back with this one, but you'll get it. You just practice and get it. And sometimes just don't think about it too much. Just try to do it without thinking too much and make it too slow, because that can be sometimes confusing. And you know, things like, I don't get it. But just let your body do what it needs to do and don't think about it. Just step back and try to get this pelvis roll in. Yeah? All right, so that'll be walking. Now, you can do like the other one, you can do walking to the side in releve. Yeah, this is gonna be trap, trap. Yeah, or around in a circle, and that's my favorite. So again, the leading leg, the directional leg is in front, and you're traveling around yourself, so it's a small circle, and you're just doing this trap, 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 trap. Yeah. And then the arms can just be framing here or here. You don't have to do anything complicated with the arms, but I'll just frame it for now. And then I'm gonna do a releve position. Trap, 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 roll, and roll, and roll, and roll, and roll, and roll. Yeah? I guess you can always add shimmies to this. We'll get into that later. But, and then you can switch between top to down to top. So you can switch between a standard one and a reverse one. And it's nice when you do this circular movement to start with a standard one. Yeah. And then switch to the reverse one. Yeah. I'm gonna do it a little faster. Standard. And switch, switch. Or you can switch the direction, so you go in with a standard in one direction. And turn and switch, switch. Yeah, it's a very nice interest. You can always do the level changes with this one, like you did with the other one. And coming back up. Or again, you can switch between them when you go down or up. So I could go down with a regular and come up with a reverse. All right, let's play, let's dance and try all of this on music, and I'll try to cue it. Reverse undulation in place. I'm gonna go down with it. Notice my legs. come up. Let's play with them. Normal. Reverse. Let's go down with reverse. Normal. All right. Let's go sideways in releve. Other way. Again, you can have either leg, in the directional leg can be in front or in the back. So try also with a leading leg in the back. Leading leg. Because sometimes it might feel easier for some of you. Let's go in a circle. So I'm gonna go from down to top, down to up, yes? Yeah, other way. Let's see if we can do like a level change here in a circle, going down and up. So I'm gonna go down and up, down and up, down and up, down. And it's reverse, down, up, and up. Try the other direction. I'm gonna go down and up. And let's try to switch between them. I'm gonna start with a normal one. And reverse. One more time, I'm gonna switch direction. Normal. And reverse. Right? And then you can always add shimmies to this. We'll talk about that later. And let's see other things about this. You can always add the body tilt as well. So we're gonna go from down to top. With a little body tilt. This is pretty challenging. I hope this will get you started to explore undulations and how you can layer them over traveling steps and level changes, body tilt, adding arms, and make it prettier and more interesting. Practice them, and thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any comments or suggestions, write them down in the comments box and I will try to address them as soon as I can. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, and I'll see you next time. Until then, shimmy shimmy!